Singing and saying thus, the camp devout spread forth her zealous squadrons broad and wide. Toward Mount Olivet went all this rout, so called of olive trees the hills which hide, a mountain known by fame the world throughout, which riseth on the city's eastern side, from it divided by the valley green of Josaphat that fills the space between. Hither the armies went, enchanted shrill, that all the deep and hollow dales resound. From hollow mounts and caves and every hill 1,000 echoes also sung around. It seemed some clever, that sung with art and skill, dwelt in those savage dens in shady ground, for oft resounds from the banks they hear the name of Christ and of his mother dear. Upon the walls the pagans old and young stood hushed and still, amated and amazed at their grave order and their humble song. At their strange pomp and customs new they gazed. But when the show they had beholden long, in hideous yell the wicked miscreants raised, that with vile blasphemies the mountain hoar, the woods, the waters, and the valleys roar. But yet with sacred notes the hosts proceed, though blasphemies they hear and cursed things. So with Apollo's harp Pan tunes his reed, so adders hiss where Philomela sings. Nor flying darts nor stones the Christians dreed, nor arrows shot, nor quarries cast from slings, but with assured faith, as dreading not the holy work begun to end they brought. A table set they on the mountain's height, to minister thereon the sacrament. In golden candlesticks a hallowed light at either end of virgin wax there brent. In costly vestments sacred William dight, with fear and trembling to the altar went. And prayer there in service loud begins, both for his own and all the army's sins. Humbly they heard his words that stood him nigh, the rest far off upon him bent their eyes. But when he ended had the service high, "You servants of the Lord, depart," he cries. His hands he lifted then up to the sky, and blessed all those warlike companies. And they dismissed, returned the way they came, their order as before, their pomp the same. Within their camp arrived, this voyage ended, toward his tent the Duke himself withdrew. Upon their guide by heaps the bands attended, till his pavilion's stately door they view. There to the Lord his welfare they commended, and with him left the worthies of the crew, whom at a costly and rich feast he placed, and with the highest room old Raymond graced. Now when the hungry night sufficed are, with meat, with drink, with spices of the best, quoth he, "When next you see the morning star, to assault the town be ready all and pressed. Tomorrow is a day of pains and war, this of repose, of quiet, peace, and rest. Go, take your ease this evening and this night, and make you strong against tomorrow's fight." They took their leave, and Godfrey's heralds rode to intimate his will on every side, and published it through all the lodgings broad, that 'gainst the morn each should himself provide. Meanwhile they might their hearts of cares unload, and rest their tired limbs that evening tide. Thus fared they till night their eyes did close, night friend to gentle rest and sweet repose.